Hi, I'm Tony Burgess, and in this video clip I'm going to share with you step 4 of our 6-step belief change process, which we also capture in our book, Beliefs and How to Change Them for Good. Step 1 was about providing the context for belief change. What is it you want to achieve with that? Step 2 was very much about auditing your beliefs, whether they were helpful or unhelpful in relation to achieving those outcomes and experiences. Step 3 was about throwing some new tempting bait into the neuronal network, some new possibilities through the human skill of what-ifing. What if? And then step 4 is building on that now. So from step 3 you should now have a list of really good what-if questions that are countering a limiting belief. And step 4 is called the debate. Step 4 is giving ourselves permission to debate for a possibility. You know, all of you will have been in a debate of some sort, even if it was an argument, where you were really arguing a perspective, and you were probably doing it with passion. Well, you're going to do it here in order to help yourself have a belief change. So your tantalizingly tempting possibility, which may have been something like, what if I'm more capable of achieving this than I've been telling myself, becomes something that you debate for. You argue for it with a passion. You give yourself permission to dig around and find evidence that will really satisfy your neuronal network that this stacks up and this is something that we can reinforce and have as a newly forming belief that's really starting to take root. So if it was, I'm better than I've been telling myself, I'm more capable than I've been telling myself, what if? You take the what if off the front, so it becomes a statement. I am more capable than I've been telling myself. And then we put the word because. So it goes from a what if question to a statement with the word because. What if I'm capable? Well, it now becomes I am capable of achieving it because ... And on this new sheet of paper where you've written this because after the statement, you're going to give yourself permission to capture as much argument for as you can. Well, I'm capable of achieving this because I've got some talents. I'm a good learner. I'm someone who has achieved things before, even against the odds. I'm someone who is committing to this. I'm someone who is able to prioritize this. I'm someone who, when I make a decision and I commit to something, I really can see it through. I'm someone who is going to be a role model to my children or to my friends. This is something that is doable. Whatever it is, I'm just giving some examples off the top of my head, but just gather all those little pieces of argument that are going to be your passionate debate for why what was a what-if tantalizing possibility is in fact, got some foundation. It's got some legs. It's got some solid base to it that we can build from. So you may need to just stop the video now to do some work on this. So you take your most helpful what if that really spoke to you. You can go back and do it with all the what ifs, but for now just take the one that is the most powerful, put it on the top of the page, cross off the what if, put because at the end of the sentence, ... and you're ready to argue for a statement. So that it's no longer just a possibility, it's a compelling argument. And say it like you mean it, say it like your goals depend on it. It's the tonality again is pretty important here. Just saying it with a very bored kind of tonality. Well, I am capable of achieving it because I've achieved other things, and that's not going to do it. We want to get your neuronal network sitting up and listening. We want to wake it up again. It's like, of course I'm capable of achieving this because I'm the sort of person who can learn. I'm the sort of person who can prioritize things and see them through. I've got lots of experiences where I've made things happen even against the odds. When I step into being a role model for someone, it really, really starts to get some momentum. You know, if anyone's been able to achieve this, I know that I can too. You know, these are arguments that I'm arguing with a passion. I'm arguing with, you know, some oomph, some real zest. You know, like I'm wanting my inner audience to be persuaded. I want my inner audience to really be swayed in favor of this argument I'm putting forward. It's starting to really allow this tantalizing possibility to take root as a more solid belief. The more we do that, the more we argue for it, the more our system accepts it and starts to really be drawn in the direction of it. And those pathways in our neuronal network just get stronger and stronger the more we entertain this and the more that we argue for it. Now, actually, sometimes when people have got a whole list of related what-if questions from step 3, you could just go to, you know, all of that is true because. All of that is true. So instead of taking an individual what-if question and transferring it over, you could say, look, all of those possibilities are true because. And you just argue for the whole lot. If there's enough similarity between them, if there's enough overlap and enough of a theme between them, just like all of that is true because. And you just give yourself full permission to seek out that evidence. Spend some time on it. You know, this is an investment in you. This is an investment in your goals, in your experiences, in your life, in your future. So enjoy the experience of doing that. And often by the end of step 3 and step 4, you know, it's like I don't need to do any more steps. What do you mean there's a step 5 and a step 6? I don't need those. I'm already now convinced that this is the reality and I'm benefiting from it already. My resource gates are open and it's translated into behavior, responses, communications, thoughts, ideas, and feedback that's just reinforcing that I'm capable of achieving this. So I don't need your step 5 and your step 6. If that's fine, then you just go right ahead. It might be worth you just having a little look at step 5 and step 6 because they can really help embed it even further. So I'm going to see you in the next clip where I'm going to cover step 5. Enjoy working on your debate for you being able to achieve whatever it is you need to achieve. Bye for now.